Hi guys. Okay. I'm feeling a little pumped up. A little wired. Hello, hello. All right. Okay, so Shannon is pumped the heck up. And I'm going to give you a little bit of context, a little bit of background. So, if you don't know, or if you're new to the page, I am pregnant. I am having a baby at the end of this year. My due date is Christmas Day. And I feel very blessed to have this opportunity to have a baby. But guess what? That also means that Shannon, the owner, the founder of the Hansen Method, I want to be able to take time off. And the only way that that is possible is by having a solid team, right? A team of women, of professionals, of experts who are amazing at their job. They're amazing at their craft. They are incredible, right? They're second to none. And I have to find those people. Actually, I already found them. Okay, so there's that. I already found these women, right? I already found them. They work for me. Chris, Tara, Joanna, like they are second to none. We've got a registered holistic nutritionist. We have, Joanna's going to school for naturopathic medicine. Will be an ND. Tara does all of the things to keep us organized and orders the tests and orders the supplements and keeps the ball rolling very smoothly. And she's also one of the ladies that has gone through our program and has had massive success. You guys can search the group. She had a full thyroidectomy. She has a video testimony. Actually, she has 2 video testimonials inside this group. And as a leader, what I have to do is I have to lead, right? All of us, in some way, shape, or form, have leadership positions that we are in. Whether the wife, the mom, whether you're a manager at the job, whether you're a teacher's aide, whether you are a server at a restaurant, whether you're, a greeter at Walmart, like you're directing traffic, you're directing kids, you're giving instructions, you are leading, you are a leader. Okay? Those leadership jobs and those leadership positions play a role in our health and our wellness and who we are and how we show up in this world and how we show up in this life. And I wrote down 4-ish things that successful people do. And I wanted to kind of go over them. I don't want to make this super long. I want you guys to be able to pop in and pop out. But you guys, I have this opportunity to do 2 things. I could continue to train my team and do the best that I could with the knowledge and the power that I had, or I could choose, actually I have more option than this, but we'll just go with 2 options. Or I could choose to hire an expert. I could hire a professional to train my team so that they could develop the skills and become successful. Guess what I chose to do? I chose to hire someone to train them because they're better at their job than I am. So, let's go over these tips. That was not number 1. It was actually what I wrote down as number 3. But successful people are hiring people. They're using their logic. They're using their reasoning. And they're saying, I don't want to be here. I want to be here. So instead of being here, I'm going to hire someone. I'm going to pay for a college degree. I'm going to pay for a real estate license. I'm going to pay for a certification. I'm going to become a professional engineer, right? Like I'm going to do the work in order to get the thing to help me get to a larger goal. Okay, so that's number 1. People who are successful are investing in themselves. Would you agree? Let me know. Drop a 1 if you believe successful people invest in themselves. Okay? Number 2, successful people, they're not making excuses. They're not saying, I gotta think about it. Maybe later. Let me talk to my husband. Let me go over my finances. Give me a month. Give me 2 months. Give me 6 months. No, the problem's right now. You just told me that you have a problem. Whatever it is, right? In this situation, it's my thyroid. I'm constipated, my hair's falling out, I've got brain fog, I can't perform my job, I'm so tired, I'm trying to drink 5 cups of coffee at work so I can stay awake to try to do my job, but I just can't focus and get stuff done. And I feel it every day. I walk out of work and I feel like an idiot because I feel stupid. I don't feel like I'm performing at my best. I don't feel intelligent. It's keeping me from applying for a higher paying job. It's keeping me from going to a different company. It's keeping me from whatever, right? Those are real symptoms that you guys are experiencing with your thyroid, and that's holding you back. And so you know that it's an issue, that it's a problem, and yet we continue to make excuses. Let me talk to my spouse. Let me talk to my husband. Let me figure out how to do this. You guys, sometimes you have to figure out the how later. Okay? The how will come. The how will come. You got to make decisions, and sometimes you got to move quickly. So successful people don't make excuses. And you know what? One of the things that I have really put into practice, when I complain or when I talk about things negatively more than 3 times, I call myself on it. Dang, Shannon. Why are you doing that? Right? What can I do to change the meaning? What can I do to give it a different way, a different light, a different perspective so that I can move forward, right? So that I can make a different decision and I'm not being stuck by my excuses. My excuses are the things that will hold me back in my life, period, the end. Okay? All right, so number 3. Successful people look for proven ways. They look for proven strategies. They look for doctors and physicians who are experts. And I know I've given you guys this analogy before, but let's just do it. So let's say you wake up with a giant mole. It's big, it's hairy, it's on your face. Like, you go into your doctor and you say, hey, doctor, let's get this thing on. I don't want it anymore. Take it out. He said, okay, I can take it out for you, but I know this, a plastic surgeon, and because it's on your face, maybe you want to consider working with a plastic surgeon. You're like, okay, done. You don't even ask about the price. You're like, yeah, I'm vain. I want to look good. I don't want this big, ugly, nasty scar on my face instead of a mole, right? So you go to the surgeon and you said, oh, the surgeon's like, yeah, wow, like I can see why you want that removed. I think that's great. I can remove it and I can do a pretty good job, plastic surgeon, but I have a colleague who specializes in removing this mole from your face. Yep, give me his number, right? He leaves minimal scarring. He treats you with a, laser treatment afterwards to help with the healing. So there's minimal scarring, this, that, and the other thing. Yeah, sign me up. Give me his number. Like, I'm going to be in his office the next day to get rid of this big, hairy, nasty mole that's covering a big portion of my face. Right? So successful people are looking for proven strategies. They're looking for professionals. They're looking for someone that has a really good track record. Okay? Our clients in the Hansen Method, the reason they work with us is, one, we've got a team, right? We have NDs, so our nutritionist works with our ND that partners with us, helps us read the labs, and they come up with a protocol together for all of our clients. Then we have Joanna and myself as coaches who are following up with you, who are holding you accountable, who are holding weekly coaching calls, who are checking in with you I don't want to say daily, but we check in with you through Messenger. And if you need us, we're in Messenger, you guys, not Facebook Messenger. We have like a whole app built out, and you guys, like, legit, like, it's in your phone, it's in your pocket. And we get to be there to help you and support you every single step of the way. We have a proven system. Our clients are seeing an 80% reduction in their symptoms in 4 months. They're not cured, healed, but a reduction in all of their symptoms. And the 80% of their symptoms, the brain fog, the fatigue, the irritability, the heavy menstrual cycles, the painful breasts, like all of these things that are tied to thyroid, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, like all of those things, weight, sleep issues, on and on and on. 80% of those are going away. That is a proven track record. Right? Would you agree? It's amazing. Okay. So that's what successful people are doing. Whatever area of their life, they're looking for people who have a successful track record to get them to the result that they want. Okay. Last but not least, consistency. Consistency, consistency, consistency. Guys, this is longer than I wanted this to be, but I'm laughing because, okay, so here's how Shannon's mind works. I'm like, I'm going to log in and I'm going to do all of the training all at once. I want to have all the pieces of information, and then I want to be able to move forward and take action and whatever, right? But I just want to chunk my time, and I just want to do one really good workout, right? Who's with me? Like, I just want to do it really, really good one time. And then the next week, I want to go in and do it one time really, really good. And I had the opportunity to speak with a professional athlete this last week. He's training for the Olympics. And he said to me, when you work out, doing one workout a month or one workout a week, really, really good, is not going to get you to the end. Consistency is going to get you to the end. And then the whole reason I'm doing this Facebook Live, as I was talking to my brother on the phone, me and my brother, we won't go into our details, but like, we had a very similar upbringing. Single mom, divorced. We moved around every 6 months to a year. By the time I was married at 21, I had lived in 23 different houses, and we were raised a certain way, right? I had a good mom who loved us, who cared for us. But guess what? On the flip side of this is my brother and I have these beliefs. Beliefs about money, beliefs about success, beliefs about whatever. And both of us have made decisions that we are not going to be a victim of past, right? We don't have to live in scarcity. We don't have to live in poverty. We don't have to live, with inconsistency or not feeling secure in where we're living. And so talking to him, and he was saying the exact same thing. He's like, Shannon, going in every single day and doing 15 minutes of work to get us to the goal is like lifting weights, right? For our mind, for our brain. And I was like, man, you're so right. And the same thing with the clients that in the Hansen Method. What we say to you guys is eating one good, nutritious, well-balanced meal a week is not going to be the same, and you're not going to have the same results as if you're eating 80% clean, and then maybe the 20% over here is not so clean, right? Maybe it's some dark chocolate. Maybe it's, whatever. I can't think. Maybe it's a cookie. Like, it's all of these little things. But consistency builds, and you become more successful. Okay? And I'm going to tell you one more thing. Our clients in the Hansen Method, number one, they come in fully committed. They come in, they work with us. They're not making excuses. Some of the women are single moms. Some of them are on disability. Some of them are, stay-at-home moms who homeschool their kids so they don't make money, right? Like they don't have their own income, and yet they're making the decision to work with us. They're making the sacrifices. Some people are doing, Instant Cart after work or Uber Eats or, something along those lines to bring in the additional income to pay for the course because they made a decision not to make excuses. They made a decision to look for a proven way and to do it, to do that proven way, to get them where they know they can be. And you guys, if you're on disability because your health is so bad, I'm sorry. Like, it's way more common than you probably think. And they're missing out on 60, 30, 40, 50, 60, $100,000 a year because their body is failing them. So their mindset is, I'm going to invest this money in myself right now so that the end result is better. They found a proven way and they show up for themselves, right? They hired a professional. They're not making excuses and they're being consistent. We have weekly coaching calls and they're coming to the coaching calls, or if they can't come because of work or life or whatever, they're watching the replays and they're asking questions and they're sending us messages in our program app. They're engaging in these conversations, and they're the ones who are losing 20, 30, 40 pounds in 4 months. And they're the ones who are, reducing their 80% symptoms. They're the ones who at the end of the 4 months are raising their hand and saying, I'm not done and I know you can help me because you have a proven system. You have a proven method. Yes, I do. Right? And not only do I, but I have a team of women and professionals that all of us have thyroid. All of us. Some of us are on medication. Some of us aren't. Some of us have had thyroid cancer and had full thyroidectomies. Some of us did radioactive iodine treatment. 2 of us have hypothyroidism and have been able to get off medication because we've been able to balance out our bodies. We've been able to balance out our minerals. Our body is remembering how to restore itself because we've using the proven system, and our body no longer needs that. So, anyways, I could go on. You can tell I am on fire today. I'm going to get off my soapbox here and just tell you guys, there has never been a better time to invest in yourself and to work with us and to work with our team and to join the Hansen Method, because we are making massive changes in August. Kids are going back to school. We're going to be offering some mini courses. We're going to be, and the mini courses build onto the Hansen Method, and they go after very targeted things. We're using essential oils for autoimmunity. We're using, these things for hormones. If you're dealing more with hormones, I want to give you a deeper dive into that. If you're dealing more with gut issues and food sensitivities, I want to go into that with you. All of that will be available to everybody that comes in the Hansen Method. However, prices are going up $700 to accommodate these new tools and these new strategies that we are giving you guys starting August 1st. So if you have been on the fence, if you are thinking about working with us, hi Jessica, you're very welcome. If you have thought about working with us, if you've thought about joining us, maybe you've had a call with one of our thyroid advisors, myself or Joanna, now is the time. Okay, all you have to do, send me a private message and say breakthrough call, or you can drop it here below. Breakthrough call. We will get you scheduled ASAP. You guys, for me personally, I only have, I think, 3 days open for calls for the rest of the month. Joanna, I think, has 4 days open with calls available. So if you are on the fence, if you want to do this, if you've been thinking about it, maybe you've been watching from the sidelines, now is the time. 1, you're going to be saving money. You're going to gain access to everything that you need. But also you're going to be able to be successful. You're going to take the steps. You're going to invest in yourself. And you're going to be able to have the results. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the next.